resources, make sure that you have something to fall back on to get your level 6. Look at this now, Roger, making a rotation around. He has his own set of boots, and now Io and Tiny rather far forward.
They have the ward up there, though.
Yeah, they see him coming. Roger gets caught with the avalanche, toss back actually on the tower, gets a crush off, one right click to the courier actually in the second one. The courier will be the first blood. Even though the banner says. But you can't stack during that time, so you have to go again. It's just like so much extra time that you have to spend.
This is the big old wraparound.
Yeah, they find VANSKOR, Roger with a follow-up crush, and they should be able to bring it down, especially with Shachlo coming through, adding that extra right click. Actually, nice little avalanche, but Shachlo, once again, just
I think that was probably on Iceberg, honestly. Pretty sure. I think he thought they would be okay, but if he had just ran straight this way, pretty sure I would have got the tether distance to live. But I think they thought they could turn it, which is why they didn't quite. But
I don't know.
Good grab though. I mean, smoke rotation, TP from the Prophet.
Yep. Gotta get used to playing against it as well, I assume. It's been so long since you've seen a Prophet, you maybe don't expect that +1 this early in the game. After Ninja actually gets pushed back and into the tether slow. A couple of extra right clicks, plus the spirits going for the body blocks. Another toss available in the second. Iceberg is actually going for it here and gets it off. Not quite enough damage though. Now the turnaround with Roger and the crush. It's actually FNG's Thunderstrike who finishes the kill on Alpha Ninja. And now avalanche onto Azik. Another toss and he dies too. He's just trying to help.
Simpler times. Now Lion's the dead hero, but
yeah. It's actually just thinking about that earlier. It's like dozing off a little bit. Top lane actually Slaughter and inside the kinetic fields can go for the crush, but doesn't get it off. Well, it was like.
Zeke is like. Do you think they can get this Invis rune?
Don't think they have enough damage. Just level 6 in Sedoy, maybe a couple of grids this one. Need another one Sedoy. And Shachlo actually also coming through. One more right click, another one. This time around, VANSKOR not enough to help out. Sedoy actually has to go for different. Oh god, yeah, VANSKOR. He's actually dead right now, isn't he? One more right click, there it is.
That was good by Sedoy. He knew that he definitely had a crit. Oh yeah, especially with Empower too. Just, show up to the fight. He
you see the make rotation
more
top.
Classic. Oh, this is nice. All right.
Roger can set up with a crush.
They see him with this ward.
Oh. Well, nice little bait out here. Follow crush, couple of extra right clicks should do the trick. Here's Sedoy with another dagger. TP through from Shachlo just in case.
So
they just dropped there. They're gonna secure, trying to secure the tower now, but the catapult a little bit too strong, so instead they're gonna try find something else. Roger might be in the target. Nice little dodge on the avalanche. This is definitely making them work for it, but 4 heroes against 1. Not easy to get out of that situation.
No, you didn't much out. Bottom lane.
Yep. There it is. Azik gets the lift. Shachlo. RP even used. Well, he does have 4 points up in the Scorched Earth going, so you do need a lot of damage and control to actually.
So this doesn't actually mean anything, but if you're a Drums fan, get hyped anyway.
Pretty much. Iceberg starting to farm these scans, but Sedoy and Shachlo there can maybe take advantage of that. Nature's Wrath bouncing through. Need a couple of right clicks here. Iceberg dropping low, and instead they're focusing VANSKOR. The crit is there, but Sedoy finds himself between 3 heroes. Gets another crit on a Tiny! What is going on here? Now Azik and Alpha Ninja coming in to turn us around and finish off a couple more heroes. BZZ with a stun, but body blocks from tree and swap out. Leaving F and G to die instead. It still gets a crush up. One more right click will do the shake there from Roger. Instead, it's going to be Azik with a Fate Bolt. DK Phobos with a Doom on Poodle and Slaughter. Still level 5 even.
Right.
So
I'm sure
get
he was dead
that.
anyway,
yeah.
That's a.
EP from Shachlo up top.
You can see they don't have much vision going right now. Like now they see the magnets, they see the Rubik, but they're not even pushing this tower.
Look for DK Phobos here. Crush, amplify damage in a moment. He a couple of right clicks. They just need one more. Swap out into an RP on BZZ, so he exposes himself. But now the relocate comes through. Iceberg with a blink takes out one. Static Storm is down as well, and Phantom Assassin. Well, that'll be the Aegis down. Alpha Ninja also in a lot of trouble, and that means that Sedoy is left to his own devices here. Gets stunned up by a rock or by a Central Stomp or whatever. Gets a blink out on Shachlo. It's only sitting at 50 health points. If they can only catch up to him, yeah, BZZ just needs. I can't see him in time. Iceberg, though, he finds the other guy and glimpses back. Will bring him into the loving arms of BZZ's magic missile.
Well, certainly an impressive escape from Sedoy, but
yeah, that's with Mr. V, I believe. Yeah. He was also a bit perplexed by that game. The last 2 VP games were very clowny, that's what I'm sure.
We have a Deso done for Sedoy though, despite that death. He's like 100.
Glimpse back into Static Storm though, he's in a lot of trouble. Relocate coming through as well, committing all 5 heroes to make sure that he dies this time.
Alright, we don't have a Deso coming.
Not yet, no.
Because he's quite dead.
TP back out to the middle lane, actually into a couple of heroes. VANSKOR comes back, holding the RP for the moment. Crush on Iceberg, there it is, the RP still only on Aya. But the lift up on a Tiny. Illusion Rune not gonna help anybody here. And he still dies. Alright. So I said maybe not the trade that they were hoping for. But still good to just get something in return for Sedoy. Now DK Phobos up top, Roger. Keeps track of him, has a crush available, there it is, and there it is, blink from Sedoy, a couple of crits here and there, and BZZ next on the list. Roger dies, but he's gonna be happy to give his life for this kind of an exchange any day of the week.
Yep, no problem there. Alright, chance for a 2-second stun. That's so long. Like, imagine if early game if you just somehow made that work. That would be so funny.
Oh yeah.
If only it was possible, guys. The 4-1-4 Tiny build. Alright, try to get back to us. Let us know how it goes.
The problem is you can't really make use of the stun if you don't have the burst anyway to just turn things around with it.
Dude, you just need some friends.
Alpha Ninja. Oh wow, actually walks out of the Static Storm, gets tossed back into it though. And he still dies. He knew he was doomed. Not literally, but figuratively. Some Madden or whatever is going on.
Yo, Shachlo, he's getting dangerous down here.
Yes indeed, just waiting for the blink in, and Iceberg, that is. Avalanche, toss, TP coming through immediately from Roger. He'll still get the kill, but at what cost? Look for Iceberg, he amplifies there already. Sedoy dispatches VANSKOR really quickly, and Iceberg now with a TP out. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Ouch. That was...
Oh, Sedoy's actually so terrifying right now.
Yeah.
This is like the funnest game ever to be a PA. You have a Slardar, they all have no armor.
Once he's BKB, he is just absolutely invincible. Other than Doom, of course, but...
That's only level 1 Corrosive Haste too. Okay, there's a Doom coming through from an Invis Rune, so... Roger will most likely die. Maybe not though, he has some help. Alpha Ninja coming through, fakes out the IP, still has it now. Gets controlled up, the Swapster just ends up dying to all the random AoE. Swap out from BZZ, helps out his buddy. And now it's TSpirit who trying to turn us around. They get the stun as they offer up the Rubik as sacrifice, but Sedoy has other plans. Alpha Ninja, he already used the RP. VANSKOR dies again. Shachlo still wrecking away. And the Magnus trying to run, and will be able to by the looks of it. Shachlo, not so much.
Alright, just 23
find him
seconds
now.
with no TP.
Yeah. Alright, they find him too. So good turnaround for TSpirit. I mean, I would like...
Yeah, a big Tiny fan. Big Tiny player. Love the hero. This build was like one of the best builds, just because of... It lets you be the hard carry, right? Which is what the other ones don't let you do, is they find Roger.
Oh.
They have the glimpse, though. He should... Yeah.
Yeah, he dodges the Avalanche, but there's just way too much that they can throw at him. Shachlo, if he knows what's good for him, he's gonna TP out now.
Oh.
What is... Okay.
Yep. Got him.
Well, that's our Zeke sometimes. Sedoy with a dagger. Did he get stunned off that dagger? That's interesting. Okay, Alpha Ninja also... I don't know, he was stunned
oh, you mean
a
on
moment
the
ago.
Tiny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? What is this? What is... What is this? What is going on?
Dude, they're getting wrecked.
This
PA was like just about to hit the power peak. Oh,
relocate down bottom. Shachlo, can they find him? Can they guess correctly? They can, and they interrupt the TP. It was a pretty long one, I believe. 3 dice too. Double kill for Iceberg.
And he's not going a mobility item either. He's just going for an Orchid, which means that this will just keep happening. Like, until you have a Blink Dagger, there's no way you can dodge it.
What? But there wasn't even a sentry ward at that point. Pretty sure he TP'd to the shrine and just assumed it was from base or something. Did he get glimpsed to the... I don't even know, dude. Anyway, middle lane, another death. More than likely here. Roger's still alive, but DK Phobos will reveal himself. And we'll take the kill. Zeke also in a lot of trouble now. Sedoy, he's there, but there's not a whole lot he can do to try and help. He can maybe try and trade for Iceberg if he wants to. RP on 2, they jump in into Static Storm though. So this RP will ultimately be wasted. Doom just to secure the kill on the PA. Alpha Ninja with another glimpse. And another death. And it's only Shachlo left standing. Iceberg wants to try and change that though. FNG, the 4-star forward glimpse again in 5 seconds. And just need to get the Thunderstrike on top of him for the vision. Or rely on VANSKOR. They find him in his trees.
Yeah, Blink still down
there
for
it
6,
is.
but
Death by 1,000 cuts. Play a little with the food, but he eventually get it, turning this into a bit of a drawn out.
kind of close, especially if they had won that fight for the Nature's Prophet, and everything would have been going their way. Like, this BKB for Sedoy is just, like, absolutely game-winning. And even now, he's only 500 gold away, and they just showed that they're roshing, but there's no vision, so they're gonna get away with it. Oh,
He
God.
still might figure it out. Nice little step. Blink skew on, too.
Alright, alright.
That was pretty good. That was very
fight
smooth.
saving.
Absolutely. I mean, without lose the heroes, there's no way you can take a fight around the Roche pit. And
Alright,
that
that's
just
what they call
salvaged
a
the
game.
position. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a game-saving skewer right there. Like,
Roger.
if they're able to static storm in there and then throw out the avalanche.
Okay. Roger and Chato try to go for a kill on a Doom, and then they get relocated on. Sedoy also coming through. The SCRP actually coming through. VANSKOR dies first. And now Iceberg actually not in trouble. Gets an avalanche on 3, but no real damage being done. Sedoy with the revenge. Roger will die to the tower, just trying to keep DK Phobos in the area, and he will be successful in doing so, which will lead to triple kills. So yeah, just like that, Effect with a devastating loss, followed up by a really good win, and we're back to square one.
Yeah, this is actually crazy. Oh.
But not this game. I mean, they've been fighting a lot, and they've been dying a couple of times. And there it is, smoke rotation here onto the high ground. They will be able to get there without it being broken, and there it is Azik, first one to fall with the complete combo from Iceberg. Roger with a crush, 2 men up, hey! But no, instant follow-up, relocate to safety. Skewer kind of wasted. FNG might take a spill here as Alpha Ninja and Sedoy finish him off. One dagger and Undyne, and now BKB, but he's being doomed up. He cannot jump, so he'll have to rely on Roger to set up on VANSKOR. It's only the supports going down. And TSpirit still have a couple of heroes left to take a fight with. Roger will fall, and now all of a sudden only Sedoy is still muted for a little bit. Iceberg with another blink in a second if he needs it, but he just gets the Aegis without it.
Yeah, he's dead.
He will come back, but he will die again. No doubt about it.
The power of Doom. Like, yeah, she survives through it, but...
Yep. Well, that tower's dead. Gonna try and fight, but as long as VANSKOR's sitting behind him, just fueling up Iceberg.
The
It's back actually onto our Zeke. One. Oh, nice little skewer back. But can they actually fight him? There's the Craggy coming through. And the Doom on PA has to walk back to base. Meanwhile, the swap onto Alpha Ninja. Serving it up for Iceberg to blink back. Sure what DK Phobos is doing here. But yeah, he's not gonna die anytime soon by the looks of it. Alpha Ninja with the buyback. Still has the LP available, but they can't even deal with the Doom. Takes him so long. And even gets relocated out. What do you do? It's gonna come right back. Iceberg's ready to fight whenever he wants to. He finished up the mid-racks in the meantime, but it looks like, yeah, I might just offer Io up as a sacrifice and be done with it. Consolation prize. Nothing right of the game if Effect loses this. Taking a huge risk just trying to go for the backstep here. They need to blow up a crucial hero.
They need VANSKOR found too.
And there it is, the smoke breaks. They do look for the tankiest target first. Swap out from BZ, RP on 2. Relocate out 1 though. Tiny is a bit of a too tanky target to deal with. Now the Doom comes through inside the stack. So much damage being done to Sedoy. He bites back immediately. Zeke, next one to fall. He doesn't have buyback and looks like Effect being torn to shreds here. No damage done to TSpirit whatsoever. And the Radiant lineup scattered throughout this entire area. And now, well, blink away from the avalanche. But the tower can't blink away. Even though it's backdoor regioned up right now, there's no way it stays alive. In fact, they call it right now. GG. TSpirit, man. A tiny IO proving once again that this is still a very viable hero combo.
Yep, very well played. They found their timing perfectly. It synced up very nicely with the core revenge, honestly. Just that whole idea of being tanky early and hitting the same timing where it's exactly what we said, right? When they were like losing, they got killed like what 8 times in a row.